What's up, YouTube? Old Man Ronin here. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, we got a fun time for you today. Going a little bit of hill country down towards Hocking Hills, and we're going to visit a distillery. So enjoy the ride. I'm telling you, what a beautiful state Ohio is. No, we don't have any big mountains. No, we don't have any mountains if you look at the definition itself. But we've got beautiful hill country in the eastern half of the state. There's some down around Cincinnati too, but it's really beautiful here in the southeast and the east central part of Ohio, and even in northeast Ohio. So we'll talk a little bit about what's going on. Today we're on the olmanronin, the king, if you will. I ride it a lot. It's my bread and butter. It's my workhorse. It's my everything. I know. Sorry. I'll keep quiet for a minute and let you see the road. Here at Hocking Hills Moonshine, I'm going to give it a little taste. Come on in.
So our number one source is the water, or any kind of liquor. So ours comes from the family farm, the owner's family farm. It goes straight through the limestone into a spring well. And then we have it hauled in. The only heating process we do is right here. You guys can step in closer. Inside each one of these mash barrels, you have 75 pounds of pure cane sugar, 50 pounds of cracked corn, and 1 pound of baker's yeast. Fermented in here for 2 weeks only being stirred once a day. You guys can smell it. It smells just like beautiful alcohol.
You wouldn't understand.
After the 2 weeks is up, we take the 6 barrels and we take them out here to the Moonshine stills, which we have 1, 2, and 3 running. So we'll take them out here. And we actually have this one running right now. It's on the hearts. So it takes 2 of the blue barrels to do 1 pot stick.
The heads are starting to come off these.
And the heads are coming off those? Oh, yep. See, the heads are starting to come off. So we only put the liquid into the pot still. And then the corn is left on the bottom of the blue ones, and we take that corn and we put it into another barrel and we take it out to the family farm for the cows. Happy cows. Great. Once it hits, as you can see, once it hits 200 degrees, that's when your evaporation period starts. It goes up through the copper tube, out the arm, and through 60 feet of copper tube that we have in here. Excuse me. And it's called the worm. Inside each one of these barrels, we have our it has its own water line. So that way we can keep the lines cool, because as it's going down through, you want to shock it back to liquid. So when it comes back about right in here, it comes out and it shocks back to liquid and it comes out. Then you have your 3 parts of your moonshine. You have your heads, your hearts, and your tails. The heads is what she's pulling off over there, and we usually take about 2 cups and we set it off to the side, and then we run our hearts. The hearts is running on this one right now, and as you can see, it should be about 140 proof. So whenever it hits about a 110, that's when we know to turn up the still and push out the tails. The tails we run through charcoal. After we run it through charcoal here, we also run it through charcoal over there. So it's that process takes away your nasty bad headaches and your nasty hangovers. Once those 2 barrels are full, we take those 2 barrels, which is our tails, and we reprocess our heads because we do not cook our corn or heat our mash, so the corn does not have the methanol in it. And we reprocess them. So we take those down to 4 or 5 down there, and we re-still it. So when it goes distilled again, you get a higher proof. The higher proof there, we start at 170. Now, of course, in the state of Ohio, we can only sell 151, so we have to cut it. And usually we cut it with 90 proof or distilled water. Now, the 151 and the 120, it goes down really smooth, but it packs some heat. It's really tasty though. His favorite is the 151. He just bought 2 bottles of it. The double distill takes 4 days to run, and the single distills takes 14 hours to run. We get about 16 gallons of liquor out of this one, and out of the double distilled, it's about 55 gallons. Now, if you like bourbon, we are going to do bourbon. November we'll have bourbon, and we make it with our 120. So it's aged for 2 years in our white oak number 3 barrels. So November, it'll be all ready for the public.
Well, wasn't that fun? Boy, I'll tell you what, Ohio's got a lot to offer. Wineries, breweries, distilleries. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, share, comment. I love when you comment. I read all the comments and I comment on your comments. So, until next time, make sure you ride safe and keep her on 2 wheels, baby.